What happens when the outside world enters your cat's world? The world that you've created for your pet. That's what we'll talk about right here, right now. If your otherwise sweet cat turns angry and aggressive when you have guests in your home, my goal here today is to take you inside the mind of your cat and better help you understand things from your pet's point of view. Let's first talk about the house cat, your cat, and more importantly, the world that you've created for your precious feline. Shelter, comfort, peace, fresh food, fresh water, a nice bed, those playthings, the whole bit, everything a cat should have, a nice little slice of heaven on earth. And before I go any further, make no mistake, this makes you a wonderful owner, quite possibly the perfect owner. However, the sheltered life, designed to give your cat a very long, loving, and happy life, can go a bit sideways when the outside world enters your front door. The day-to-day life, the routine, the people, that's all shattered when visitors enter your home. And if the only people your cat knows, and potentially has ever seen other than a vet, is you and your family, this could pose an even bigger issue when company comes over. So, now that I've laid out a bit of foundation, if you will, let's talk about these guests. Some total stranger that your cat doesn't know, well, they come right into this sanctuary, this grand safe haven, and they just sit right there on your sofa. This person, they have a different sound and a different smell. Everything is off, and because this person is unfamiliar to your pet naturally views them as a threat, and that fight or flight kicks in. Your cat could either run and hide under your sofa, or go full-on claws and teeth. To you, this person is a friend, possibly your best friend, perhaps your brother, your sister, someone you know quite well. I mean, after all, they are in your home. But to your cat, this person, in this situation, might as well be the end of the world. And this brings me right to another point, that sheltered life. Similar to what is known as the formative years when we're talking about human development, cats enter the same phase. Kittens that are just weeks old are open to anything and everything. They really don't understand trust or fear at that age because everything is new. And this is the best time to introduce your cat to new things and successfully train them. And of course, since visitors are the topic of this presentation, early exposure to people, especially positive people with good intentions, this is a good thing. Your cat will be more open to the idea later in life because folks coming and going outside of the family is not new. However, cats that are prone to attack strangers, visitors in your home, are typically sheltered from the start, or they have a history of bad human interactions from the past, negative experiences during those formative weeks, and other than interactions with humans within the home, anyone from the outside world, these visitors, are viewed, as mentioned, as a threat. Additionally, if your cat is on edge and a guest attempts to touch or pet your cat, there could be hissing and aggressive moves made, and the very last thing you want is for a guest to sustain an injury due to your anxious and frightened cat. In terms of how to handle this issue as an owner, especially if your cat has a history of just freaking out when someone enters your home, you do have, thankfully, a few options. They range from placing your cat in another room altogether, away from all of the action when someone comes over, or you could make your cat feel comfortable around the guest by having positive associations with the visitor, meaning if your cat sees that you're cool and just fine with this person, that, hey, it must not be too bad, right? And if you're curious, I do plan on making the latter half of this video, getting your cat comfortable with guests, a standalone video. So be on the lookout for that very soon. I'll talk about how to properly execute some positive tips that family and friends, well, when they enter your home, your cat can just be cool with things, and an awkward situation can be avoided between your cat and your guest. Ultimately, this topic at its core is one of understanding. We've got the word visitors in the title, and we know as humans, especially when we're children, that visitors can at times be scary. I mean, what's the old saying? Never talk to strangers. That used to be a very common saying many years ago. And to your cat living the perfect life in your home, when that outside world enters your living room, that's a stranger, and that could be cause for aggression and a cause for fear. Before I close things out today, I'd really love to read your take on this topic and read your personal stories. Has your cat ever attacked guests in your home? If aggression wasn't at play, did your cat just run away? Is hiding from strangers common in your home? Perhaps a repairman comes out to check on something and your cat just is totally caught off guard and seeks shelter under your sofa. Please let me know how your cat reacts when the outside world enters your pet's sacred comfort zone. The comments section is all yours. And as always, I do thank you so very much for taking some time out of your day to join us right here at Senior Cat Wellness. Did you like what you heard today? If you did, please feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. And just an FYI, as I mentioned earlier, I'll be back in the very near future with a bit of part 2 to this topic. I'll discuss a few methods that you can use to help your cat deal with guests in a positive way. No fear, no hiding, no claws. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, we'll talk to you later.